Shalom, shalom, call I'm La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah Akwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, shalom to Yakim in the faith, doing the work in true sincerity. Yahweh being the name of the true Heavenly Father, world, so he calls God, meaning he exists, he is. Yahushai, meaning he delivers, he saves. Who the world, so he calls Jesus Christ, Yahushai, Hamashiach. Continuing on, I brought this out of lessons edifying and straight to the point. Just flowing through the spirit and just meditating upon, what brothers are going on or speaking on it and trying to land back off that, Bear with me, Baba Kashah. This is GMS in Transit, the book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 23. And he turned him unto his disciples and said privately, Red letter Yahushua speaking, blessed are your eyes which see the things that ye see. What do we see? We see these prophecies coming to pass. We see Babylon the Great pretty much gradually declining at a quick and a fast destructive rate. We see Esau Edom pretty much killing themselves, man. We see this new world order agenda, which he thinks he has time to do, pretty much running out of time. And we see him forcing, things down people's throats, man. We see the MOTB on the way. We see World War III on the way. We see earthquakes in diverse places. Like Habakkuk speaks of, which we'll get there, these things are jumping off the pages, man. They're speaking for themselves. It don't take much convincing, man. If you can't see this, like the Apostle Torah says, something's wrong with you. Verse 24, for I tell you that many prophets and kings desired to see those things which you see. Which is a backing point, which proves that we're in beautiful times, man, because although shit's about to get bad, it's about to get rough, we're witnessing biblical history, man. We're seeing this thing in real time. We're seeing the Lord show his hand. We're seeing the Lord and his power, in fruition, man. Pretty much coming to light, man. And have not seen them in their time, man. And, the prophets, of old who desired to see these things, hey, they're coming back into their lots and, may they be blessed to see these things, because they didn't have, the vision how we have it now, man. We see these things clear as day, the Apostle John or, let me get a scripture real quick. Bear with me. Or I can go on and say that Apostle John, when he spoke about, seeing the locusts and, he's seeing these different planes, how he described them, we know them to be World War II planes, and the sounds of them, we know the pilots, we know the descriptions, how he speaks about them, World War I and so forth and so on. Jeremiah speaks about their arrows, as a mighty expert, man. We know that ain't no arrows being shot in 2024. Nobody doing that. Even bums got guns, man. So we know these to be talking about these ICBM nuclear missiles, and brothers go into it. Some brothers have different spirits and different strong points where they know about, the distances, where they know about the weights. Some brothers know about all of it. Some brothers know about different missiles, their effects. You got cruise missiles, you got short-range ballistic missiles, and you got ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles that can go from one region to a whole nother region, man, in a matter of under 10 minutes. Some could take longer, some could take, shorter. I believe one of the most advanced missiles, which could be Satan II, if I'm not mistaken, it could leave Moscow and reach to the capital of New York, which I don't even remember what capital of New York is on top of my head, which is kind of sad. But hey, fuck Babylon. We don't gotta be well versed in this damn education system. It'd be good to know, though. It could probably be Manhattan. Who knows? Who fucking cares? But because it don't matter. Wherever it lands in New York, it's going to affect damn near the whole state. Because New York is a big place when you think about it. But on the map, you look at it, it's a small little speckle on the map, man. So it'll affect all of its neighboring places. But that go to show you, we in great times, man. And may the Lord keep us. And may we strive and endure to the end. May we be a part of that number, of that remnant that gets saved. And to hear those things which ye hear and ye have not heard them. So let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2 real quick. And we'll grab some current events as well. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1, and I will stand up on my watch. Hey, that's right. We on our guard and watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say to me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. That's right. That he may run, meaning he may break it down. He may understand, that pretty much, gets this word. And who's going to get this word? The elect. And this thing is plain, this thing makes complete sense. Of course, in point of time, certain things were more blurry than others. But, hey, things are being clearer and clearer by the hours, man, by the day, by the weeks, We understand these prophecies clearer than ever, man. The only things, that we may not know, like, the tribe of Dan, what happened to him, this, that, and the third, or, how big the earth is or whatnot. Like, those are things above our measures, which we'll find out, which ain't, profitable right now. And, that's not important right now. That the names of each of King Solomon's wives, that's not important right now. We focus on prophecy, the spirit of Yahweh Shai. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. That's right. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. I don't even have to get it, but I'll get it. I always roughly paraphrasing scriptures, but it may sound redundant or repetitive that you go to the same things, but hey, you stick to the basics. You keep it simple, man. You don't gotta go too deep, and I'm not a too deep brother. Ecclesiastes 3 and 5. This is my favorite scripture, actually. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. So there's a time and a place for everyone. For everything. Bear with me, Baba Kashah. Matthew chapter 24, verse 2. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. So, bear with me. And so, in other words, he was speaking about, the destruction of our temple, but at the same time, all these prophecies are going to pass. It says, none of these shall fail. Let me get that. Isaiah 34 and 16, seek ye out the book of the Lord. What's the book of what's the book of the Lord? The Bible, and having the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding to go into the Bible. Not like an Edomite that says, oh, I read the Bible 30 times. You wasted your time, bro. You should have read fucking Harry Potter instead. Save your time. Because you can get that. The Bible ain't meant for you. It's meant for the elect. For Yasharala, you so-called blasting Native Americans and Hispanics. And that's why your life's so fucked up, for the most part, is because, you refrain from these ways. The closer you get to the ways of the Lord, things kind of get way more in order. Of course, you're going to still suffer hell, persecution or whatnot, these curses, but, like the scriptures speak about, setting your house in order, you're going to be way more mentally stable, man. People out there complaining about mental health and everything's fucked up in their life. Hey, it's the time and the place. Right now is not the time that we should be all married. Right now, this place is not, the Lord is not going to give us, kingdom on this side and a kingdom, in the kingdom. Of course, we're going to get a kingdom in the kingdom. We're going to be in rulership. But this place right here, Babylon the Great, we weren't meant to rule, man. We weren't meant to be all merry and happy and lallygag. Of course, you get a time and a place where, you get a breather or whatnot. The Lord may allow you to, assemble with brothers. You have a good drink. You have a great day. You might have a great week. But, you got to be ready for them down times, man. That's what makes, that's what's going to make the kingdom even greater, man. The fact that we ain't going to suffer pain no more. We ain't going to look forward to being sick no more, man. I was looking at this traditional Chinese medicine on my page. I'm like, damn, that's going to be nice to have that in the kingdom. But, bro, we ain't going to need no damn Moabite to assess us. We're not even going to need an Israelite to assess you. You're not going to get sick, man. We're going to have new bodies. We're going to be as gods, man. We're going to be on another level, man. We already as gods, but there's another level that the Lord's going to have us tap into, man. I brought us out. We be a part of that first fruits, the taste of it. And read. Don't scriptures say, blessed is he who readeth? Because, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding is as of water, man. It says as of I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this scripture. Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. And we need this water, man. We need this word. We need this word more than food, man. This is the food. This is a meal. The scriptures are likened unto honey, meat, wine, corn, oil. What's some other things? So forth and so on, man. This is the feast. You know, when brothers are breaking down these scriptures and you're around about, you know, you listen to the word, y'all eating, man. None of these shall fail, and none shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit hath gathered them. Come on, man. So, you know, we in beautiful times, man. It says in the book of Isaiah chapter 34, verse 6, Salakia to go up. You know, usually we go down. The sword of the Lord, Yahweh, is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with fatness of kidneys of rams. For the Lord has sacrificed in Basra a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, which is the Greek way of saying Edom. Hey, and this blood of fatness with goats and rams, this is going to be you humans, man. It's going to be a human sacrifice here in Babylon the Great. That's why there's so many people flooding in here, because the Lord is having that spirit of them, you know, to come here. The great judgment is going to happen in Babylon the Great. This place is going to be utterly destroyed. And these people's blood, their kidneys, their fat, it's all going to be fuel to the fire. You know? Fuel to the fire. And his sword is going to be them nuclear missiles, man. It's going down here. But at the end it shall speak. So the fact that these prophecies are speaking and they're so clear and they make so much sense lets us know this has to be the end of time. We in the end of days. You know, because they're clearer than ever. You got Edomites who understand the MOTB. You got 2/3 who understand the MOTB, man. And not lie. You know, because the Lord is not a man that he shall lie, man. None of these prophecies shall go void. You know, so this is all perfect timing. Though it tarry, wait for it. You know, because at times it be feeling like things are moving slow. You got demons out there talking about some, where's your Lord? Or what's happening, you know. But hey, look at the times we in, man. There's too many things to speak about. We're in an infodemic where things are just coming out. Because knowledge shall be increased. You know, the technology has gotten better, so everything gets exposed at rapid time. And something happens here, you know about it, and you know about it within seconds. When Taiwan just got hit with that earthquake 2 days ago, we knew about it within minutes. You know, the Lord showed it to me, revealed it to me. We got apps that control different things. So you don't even have to depend on Esau Edom and his news outlets, which are falsified, and in his favor, you know, of propaganda. That's why Amalek losing right now, because knowledge and wisdom has been increased, you know, and the scriptures have exposed them. And the men of the Lord out there expose them and filtering and letting the people know the truth. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Hey, that's right. You know, we ain't going back into any more slow periods, man, through the spirit and power of Hashem Yahshua and Lord willing, man. And you can tell, you know, brothers are talking about how through the spirit, you know, they believe this year is going to be, and the apostles already deemed it as so, you know, so that's the spirit. They believe this year is going to be the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. And we already seen the scratch on surface, but we know the gravity is going to be. So therefore, you know, we know, even though we in a scratching surface, we in the, like, it's like, it's like, you know, when you ripping, I can't even liken it unto anything, man. In other words, we coming into bad times, man. When shit hits the fan, it's over with, man. There's no going back. Everything's going to be on level 10. So let's get some current events and we'll wrap it up. Let's go back 7 days. Today is the 5th. So we're going to go back to like April 31st. Or Salakia, March 31st. I'm tripping. Or we can go March 30th. Austria, a bomb was found in Jehovah's Witness building. Sahara dust cloud blankets Germany, France, and Switzerland. Can't make this up. Police increase security for terrorism alert. Bayern and Dortmund, which is in the land of Germany, you know, they're close to Russia, so they understand they're in the time of war. You got bombs being found in a place that's supposed to be holy, so-called, you know. And that's how they're going to persecute men of the Lord. They're going to say, oh, they found this or this person did that or whatnot. But that's going to show you, you know, the times that we in. You know, they ain't telling you they found 1 million Bibles Or they found, a golden menorah. Finding bombs, man. Because we in the time of war. It says, let the weak say I'm strong. Put the sickle out and grab you, pretty much weapons of warfare. Gaza hospital tent camp, they done, man. And Palestinians are done, and a lot of them are Jakes, But, the least of the flocks, I'll surely draw them out. So, Amalek, the small hatters, the JEWs, S's, the fake ones, the Ishas, they got to do their thing according to prophecy. And they done shot punches which cannot be taken back. And there's nothing they can do. There's no amount of money they can give for forgiveness. People want blood now, man. And blood is going to be drawn via war. Philippines enhances maritime security amid escalation tensions with China. Turkey votes 150,000 consuls to join military duty. So Russia's doing well, man. They got more than enough bodies. While Babylon the Great, and nobody going to war for Babylon the Great, because they see what's going on. They see it's not Babylon the Great that they're fighting for. They ain't fighting for their country. They fighting for Amalek. Amalek out here causing things that they can't finish. Out here being a demon. Romania, Bulgaria now part. India reports 100 billion 15-year commitment. Swiss voters back higher. Germany hosts talks between England and Ghana as traditional Guinean priest. 63 marriage, 12-year-old girl. Berlin rejoices as cannabis possession becomes legal. The Israeli military withdraws from Shifa Hospital in Gaza City. Israeli airstrikes in Gaza kill 7 aid workers. Hey, the least of the flock shall draw them out. So they out here killing people that's neutral, man. They out here killing civilians. And who's going to have a problem with that? Civilians, which is the majority of the earth. So people are going to come against this and have a real problem, man. They're enemy number one right now for the world. And they're enemy number one for us, for the Israelites, man. We shall have war with Amalek, for generation to generation. And they want to paint the Palestinians as Amalekites. So they can kind of create a biblical storyline that the Lord wants them to destroy them Palestinians. Well, in a sort of a way, the Lord do want that to happen, because he wants y'all to pretty much, be the causes of World War III, be the causes of why y'all brothered into the war, But at the end of the day, it's a catch-22, because y'all gonna have to pay for that, man. Y'all some damn devils. Finland, what it say? School shooting. Hey, that ain't nothing new. Turkey dozens killed in nightclub in fire Istanbul. And they supposed to be they're supposed to be closed for Ramadan. They fake, Muslim, whatever, wannabe Passover kind of day, kind of thing. Inflation in Europe drops faster than predicted. Norway parliament closed after bomb threats. These are the times we in, man. Bomb threats. Ain't no love, man. Hundreds hurt in strongest quake in 25 years. So yeah, 9 killed, 50 missing, and the last I seen was 1,000 injured. You gotta understand, man, for buildings to shake, the Lord has to do that, man. You could take 100,000 men and try to push on a building, that shit's not gonna move. You could take certain equipments and try to shake the rifters or the tectonic plates of the earth, that shit really won't happen, or you'll demise yourself. But for the whole land to be shaken, that has to be the Lord's hand upon that place, to literally be shaking the foundation of it thereof. U.S. tourist killed by a bull elephant overturning safari vehicle in Zambia. Hey, it says, the Lord has created these spirits, for vengeance. He's created the teeth of wild beasts or whatnot. So it's going down. Bob brought this other stuff edifying, straight to the point. Shalom.